I've got the little like paint chip marks starting on my pink
That's
one.
fine.
On your pink one?
Yeah, like the lines through the paint. They're starting.
You did that. Kinsley's mom put up a post like, why can't these bats last more than 6 months?
Kinsley ordered a Marichi. She sent us the group chat a picture because if Kinsley uses the bat got that vetoed, she's out of the game and Cantu's out.
Oh, Mark told them that.
No, it's just a rule. You can't use that bat anymore because he didn't like the rattle in it.
Well, yeah, I heard it rattle the other day,
Here,
like from the
I'll
stands.
leave this for you.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just her. It's recording.
Okay.
Just leave it on the floor next to you in case it zooms in or
Oh.
falls over so you can find it.
Okay.
Hey, more of this if you can. Yep.
Okay.
I think it just makes it more compact. That's what that freshman was doing. She stands there, just loads it, and this just moves as one unit. It just uncoils on it. And then don't hit the camera.
Yeah, I guess kind of in the...
You want to put it through
No.
here? I guess I do.
No.
That's a nice little backstop today. Hold it off.
Very good. Back here. Drive. Right, and hit the top right part of the net. Yep. Inside part of the ball, right?
Yeah.
And you're stopping. That stop.
Yeah.
Don't stop.
Like a little hitch.
No, I mean here. Don't stop. You're slowing down. I thought we had this conversation.
Peel the skin off the ball.
Well, we had this conversation last week. You can't graduate to the next unless you graduate past. You got to get past this. Quit, freaking stop in your swing. You swing the bat hard all the way through. That one you stop too. You're stopping that right after impact. Swing through it. Don't pull it over.
That's why...
But you're the only one that can get through this, or else you're stuck in this 14U body forever. Get through it. Better. Bring it to the camera. Much better. And much better launch. That bat's got pop still.
Yeah, it does.
It's still got fall. I know it was weird. For a while, it did not. Like, it didn't make sound. I was hitting in the right spot. I don't want to hear it from you.
Oh, ooh. But it still has it now.
Yeah.
Maybe it found it.
Maybe it was
it's
just
a west
cold.
side bat.
It is a west side bat now.
Yeah, it's not an east side bat.
It's the air elevation.
The air elevation.
It's the elevation.
Well, it's all at 5 feet, wherever you're at. The elevation of your air.
It may be higher on the east side than the west side.
Yeah, see?
Maybe.
It's meant for thicker.
I don't know. Our elevation right here now. What is our elevation? Door detector.
Well, it's a good practice bat then if it's not actually
Yeah.
good,
Yeah.
like at school. Because you like those bats.
Yeah.
Oh, my arm's pretty quiet. Well done. Did she say?
Oh my goodness.
We're done. We're just going home now.
And on a good one.
Let's go to breakfast.
Yeah.
It's probably breakfast hours again.
It's on the other side of the hill.
Yeah, got a good place that you stop quite often.
We just go to the Starbucks in
Clay Ellen now.
Cleveland. Yeah. It used to be Ellensburg, but she's usually there, so we just keep going.
Yeah, I slept pretty long today. I
It's
slept
good
2.5
for
hours.
Fuel cards right there too. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of like the first option's too close to home. Ellensburg, well, it's not quite halfway all the way up to here either.
Yeah.
Cleveland's more like halfway.
Yeah. Yep.
You think you're moving pretty good?
2.5 weeks.
How does it feel?
You know, it's I was shocked. I did not mentally prepare well for this.
Yeah.
I thought, oh, after the other 2 surgeries, this is gonna be cake.
Oh no.
I might have been mistaken.
Oh. Sorry.
No, it's fine. I just, thought I was gonna be mowing the lawn on day 3.
Oh.
Instead, I did it on day 12.
Oh. Well, okay. That's not too bad.
It's still like winter. Doesn't matter.
Hopefully it's worth it. Helps pain or whatever.
Okay, so I have questions for you now because your answers are going to dictate what we focus on today.
Mm-hmm.
So, tell me about your hitting. Tell me about your stats.
Woo, okay. So like, I don't know, because these pitchers are not like, some of them are really pretty good, and so it's like, I go up there like, I'm gonna put a ball in play, like I want to get a single, get a hit, and so like I get on base a lot. I'm hitting like 500 right now.
Okay.
But it's not necessarily like I don't strike out that much. I'm just putting the ball in play. I don't want to talk about those two. I had a rough go with a really slow pitcher.
Oh, yeah.
Like a rec league.
Yeah, it was really bad. But like, I don't know. I feel like I just get too like overexcited when I'm hitting the okay pitchers, and then I like roll over because I'm early.
Yeah.
But I've been hitting more to the right side. Like I've been driving more balls to the right side,
the
which
gaps?
is yeah.
Good. Okay, so here's where I'm going with this. So with our 6 14s that are always engaged, always here, always.
Mhm.
We've started doing the. I don't think you probably heard about it last year, and I know we didn't get into it this fall. But how do you feel like your pitch recognition is? Like, are you hitting the pitch you want to hit? Are you hitting a pitch in your plan? Are you swinging at very many balls? Are you pretty disciplined with your zone, or how's that?
I feel like I'm a lot more disciplined with the lower balls. Like if it's in the, I can recognize the low balls. The rise balls still get me sometimes. Like I still want to swing at them and try and hit them.
Okay.
But I'd say I'm like confident like 80% of the time that I have good pitch recognition. Like, and I'm gonna use my home runs as an example. I have no idea where those balls were on the zone. I just swung and hit them. But I was also going up there with a 2-strike mentality because I had 2 strikes. Like I was gonna hit a strike no matter what. So, like feel like some of my better hits, I don't really pay attention to where the ball is.
Okay, well that's gonna work for this. It's not gonna work later.
Yeah.
Like all you have to do is watch a weekend of SEC softball.
Mhm.
And it's like some of the stuff I've been sending out. Like you're gonna get to a point where, especially this summer, probably, as you're playing at that level. But when you say you don't know where a pitch was, that's a big red flag.
Okay.
It means you have good hand-eye coordination, and it means that the pitchers aren't changing location, break, changing speeds enough to keep you honest.
Yeah.
Like they're still throwing something hittable
Yeah.
with 2 strikes, which is shame on them, right?
Mhm.
They're not creating any deception, so they don't throw a pitch that looks like it's going to be a strike and then has a nice break out of the zone.
Yeah.
And so, here's what I always mean by use your high school season, because you're getting lots of reps. But how much are we learning about ourselves, our judgment, our control of the strike zone, our swings? So what I started doing with the 14s. So when Izzy and Cassandra and Sev went to Oregon's camp. Okay. I had started a thing with them over the winter, and I said, for us to recognize a pitch, my brain has to process, well, vision and timing, right?
Yeah.
Two most important things of hitting. My brain has to process, do I see anything? Does the pitcher give anything away as the ball comes out of her hand?
Okay.
So what I was showing them is sometimes if I see the fingers on the front of the ball, I know it's going to be high, right?
Yeah.
If I don't, it's probably going to be lower. If I see this, it might be changeup,
Okay.
right? If I see this, and you guys probably don't see much of that yet, but curveball, right?
Yeah.
And if the hand's inside this, probably going to be screwball. So do you get anything from the ball leaving the pitcher's hand? That's your first cue, clue, whatever you're going to call it. The second one is, what is the ball, what do you see at the halfway point? Have you been able to identify any spin?
On some of the pictures, yes.
Can you identify a plane? Okay, can you identify where that center line is, and is it going to be inside? So at the halfway point, remember that's our take position, and we identify as the pitch high, low, in, out, fast, or slow. So 6 things.
Yeah.
Okay? So in all those things, seeing it is the first step. Triggering the body for a response is the second step. So I started having our players call out ha, ma, and la. Ha, and it's one syllable.
Yeah.
If I can get ha out, then I know it's high.
Okay.
Ma, it's middle. La, low.
Okay.
If I can get that out, then my brain has sent a message to my body, which should make it easier for me to trigger.
Okay.
We're also going to tape our strike zone today because I know nobody has, right? So we're going to do it in practice because they hold their hand, right? But so we're going to do that today because if your mind sees something and your plan says middle away, and I notice that spin isn't coming up, and I notice that it's on the outside of the center line, right? So it's either ma or la.
Yeah.
Then my mind triggers. Now all I got to do is deliver the barrel to that contact point.
Okay.
On time.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So we've started as the pitcher's throwing center toss. You're hitting it, and just like we would call out 1 through 7 to get familiar with that, now we're going to add ha, ma, or la.
Okay.
And that gives you, if you're saying ha at the halfway point, you're probably not going to swing. And that's going to help you learn to lay off those high pitches.
Okay.
Right? So here's the parallel where I was going with this. So our kids had started doing that, then they go to Oregon's camp. And Oregon has this program that's breaking down your hitting, and they talk about how to make adjustments. And one of the parts of that, and I still have it, and I need to share it sometime when we're actually all going to, most of us be here. But they said the same thing. So they said if you can get your body to give a verbal cue, your mind, your mouth, to give a verbal cue, then your recognition happens sooner, and the brain sends that synapse to the reactionary. Right, I got to react with my body.
Okay.
So I'm going to be more efficient with my timing.
Okay.
Which for you, you're like, yeah, I'm already pretty far ahead. But efficient only means that on those pitchers that are rec league, as you call them, now I can let the ball get even deeper because I have no fear at all about being late.
Okay. Yeah.
Right?
Okay. Yeah.
So just another, you look like you've been working hard with your swing. So then we add the next part of the club sandwich, right? And we're just going to keep stacking information as you grow.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay? So once you're warmed up on the tee and he starts to throw, the first bucket or so, you're not going to swing. You're just going to say ha, ma, and la.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
And get your eyes working.
Okay.
And kind of get comfortable doing that, and then we'll work in the swing.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Maybe it is what we need for pasta.
Oh my God. I'll be saying it during my at bat. I'm so cold.
share your sense with me after I throw this out. So I feel like you're still working on controlling this left arm, which hats off to you. Tip of the cap, girl, for keeping your focus and doing the tough. As this gets smoother and smoother, I don't think you're going to see that little hesitation there. I think it's going to be a smoother transition through. He just said that.
He was just yelling at me about that.
We in the last week we've started for maybe a bit more firm stance in the garage, and right here in one of it, you got to get out of that to move to the next.
Mm-hmm.
We got to go past this part A, part B swing, and it can't be slowing down to this spot to finish, right? And our aggressiveness needs to be there.
Mm-hmm. And the way I always, if you have somebody who's a good student of the game, a good way to look at that is, do you trust the work you put in? And if you do, then trust that this guy's not going to start leading again, and go ahead and let that work through. So go ahead, as this top hand reaches extension, let him roll.
Okay.
Right? And try to smooth that out. So it's not a, as Lisa Fernandez always said, in the learning phase, you are going to think about every step of your swing, and you are going to be kind of choppy with stuff, and it's going to be A to B to C to D.
They're building blocks.
Yes,
You can always go back to it,
Yes,
but you got to go past it
yes,
to get to the next one.
yes. So she and Leah O'Brien and Miko, right, both Olympians, and Leah she speaks all over the country, and I've sent you guys stuff from her.
Yeah.
But do you trust? Do you trust the work you put in? And if you do, then trust it to be good. If not, like you said, you can always go back and tweak again.
You'll identify when, I did that, right? So
Yeah.
then take a couple swings and fix
Yeah.
it, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
But
absolutely.
don't live there.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, ha, ma, la.
Well, try one, and let's see if we can smooth that out a little bit. So trust.
Okay.
Just trust. And let it go.
I think I can make it through there. We'll see.
See how it stops?
Yeah, I felt it.
So, yeah, that's that wrist roll. So as I get to extension, it's got to roll. It's not a stop and then roll. Just let it roll.
Okay.
Don't take out your picture on the first one.
Okay. Here's one thing that might help. Momentum is an amazing thing. So when are you taking your hands back?
When I'm coming down.
Okay, that's good. Now, if you're synced up really well, you won't get to a place where you stop.
Okay.
Because momentum is only as good as the last place it stops.
Okay.
So then I have to start again, and oftentimes when I have to restart my momentum, I get it by pulling rather than letting the car go around the end of the oval.
Okay.
Okay, so you want your timing to be, this goes back till I get to toe touch. What happens next? What happens to toe touch? Yeah, the back side starts, and so do the hands.
Okay.
So instead of stopping back here and then pulling, they just keep going. That momentum just continues to build and increases your back speed.
Okay.
There we go. Better.
Oh my. Oh, shucks.
That's a pretty cool little camera. You feel like you get way back here.
I felt it a little bit on that one. I felt like I was like really
I
loaded.
don't want to lock this out. Just push the door open. I don't want to lose this. I don't want to lose this flexion.
Okay.
When we lock, then we have to sweep and pull to get tight.
I think when you get further back, you also get chicken wing.
Yep.
Right? And you're going to lose that
Where's,
form.
where's your notebook?
It's in my bag still.
Heard the train.
I have 2 pens in here today.
Right. I know we've had this place to ourselves pretty much for the last 10 days.
It's kind of weird.
Okay. So, tight,
Mm-hmm.
right? Versus loose.
Yeah.
So remember we said the same thing throwing, and you are always, and I think it's because you were good at a young age, so you always tried to be strong and aggressive, right? So think about this. Slow, so write this down. Slow is smooth. Smooth is fast.
Mm-hmm. Like John Wooden, quick is be quick, don't hurry.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, or like Kyle talked to you guys about throwing. Okay. Okay. Fast is tight, and tight is slow. So we've been saying this to you for a while, but you just keep growing and you keep getting better, and one of these days this is going to resonate. You got to try less.
Okay.
Because if you get your kinetic link and you get, and remember, every athletic movement goes slow to fast, right?
Yeah.
So if you get that down and you really make sense of that in your mind, right?
Mm-hmm.
You trust your work and you let your kinetic link work smoothly, you're going to have better bat speed, you're going to have better balance, you're going to have more power because you're smooth and your kinetic link is working. Right now, you're trying to make everything happen, and you don't have to.
Okay.
For those reasons right there, you don't have to.
Okay.
Like, I still see you reaching for that outside pitch, and then you lose your balance.
Okay.
Let the ball get a little bit deeper. So, again, we're going to be working on those contact points today. But for you right now, you've been working hard, you look good. Think of those things and really see what resonates in them for you.
Okay.
You're good enough. You don't have to do more.
Stop. Roll it. That's your hands. Let them work. There you go.
I feel like I got tight there.
Well, that's your sheepdog, right? Don't let it get behind you. Once you get behind you, it's rotational.
Okay.
And I'm going to keep saying, don't let this arm get locked out. Don't lose this angle. Why? Because if I'm just doing bottom hand drill, don't I unfold this angle?
Yeah.
So there's still got to be a little bit of an angle there. If I lock, I'm going to bar and sweep.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I didn't let it get deep enough. I hit it up there.
Yeah. Say keep your hands out here. Remember, and I don't know if you remember this, but major league, well, I should say minor league baseball, all the teams in the minor leagues trying to get to the major leagues,
Mm-hmm.
the scouts have all their checklists they do, right? For all
Yeah.
the skills. You know, you got your 5 tool players, 6 if you have good game IQ mindset. Remember the oddball. What's one of the things that's really important that they actually put a check mark on that nobody ever thinks of?
Shoot. I know we've talked about this, but I don't remember exactly.
Makes it look easy.
Okay. Yeah.
But isn't that a product of all that we just talked about?
Yeah.
Yeah. Work smarter.
Yeah, all those swings like last night in that game we watched, those were just simple little. It made it look real easy.
One thing that'll help you too. Remember the recoil drill
Yes.
that we did Fizzy? If you're not doing that, I would make that a part of every day because that teaches your wrists to work. And for you right now, you get to extension and your wrists have to remember, oh yeah, now I'm supposed to roll.
Okay.
Probably because you were saying, stop rolling over facing wrong, right?
Yeah.
So you want to.
Yeah. But she rolled over because this was coming all the way back here.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
do recoil.
Oh, you want me to pitch?
Yeah. No.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Again, short and quick.
Ooh.
Going too far.
Oh, come on!
That's not a good spot for that.
So it's only to the contact point.
Oh,
and
it's a
back.
contact.
It's not to extension and back. It's the contact point.
Okay.
Yeah, and get your feet with it, right? Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
I move my feet.
Shorter,
Get like stuck.
shorter, just a contact. There you go. Well, that's the extension.
Yeah.
Contact you. So if you put a ball at your contact point, your bat won't really get much past that. Let's go middle and away. Let's leave Mr. Inside alone.
Okay.
Are high school pitchers throwing you inside a lot?
So it depends on the team. So like Hanford, oh my god, they like killed us, but they pitched all outside. Like they don't come in, but all those girls are from the same club, and that club doesn't like pitching in. But then Southridge last night was out in, out in.
Okay. Which is great because you can pick your pitch, right?
Oh yeah.
Did you pick in or out?
In.
The scoreboard.
I hit the scoreboard and then I hit the light pole next to it.
Okay. Again. Okay. Fine. Did you create any space?
Oh no, I should have. I did not.
So were those inside pitches with movement, or they're just throwing hard and in, like to rise ball, fastball? Are you seeing a good screwball?
I think they were trying to throw a screwball, but it doesn't move very
It's not
much.
moving very much.
Mm-mm.
But if they're hitting a 1 or a 2, you take that little step back, like Izzy always does. That you make that a 3 or 3.5, maybe even a 4.
Okay.
Your scoreboard's in left field.
Yeah.
Okay. Pick a target in center field.
Okay. Yeah. Take that big old softball. Hit that F in softball.
That's why I said the hawk head.
Yeah.
Yep.
There you go.
You put
More-
the bucket in front of the camera, and it'll stop moving.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Yeah. More wrists than arms.
Okay. Yeah.
Just like we tell pitchers, your wrist will take your arm.
Okay.
There you go. There you go. Good.
That was not way outside. That was
Yeah.
a chalk.
That was a strike last night.
Yeah, well, it could have been strike, yeah. Depends on the umpire.
Now, did you feel yourself go down and then try to come back
Yeah.
up? That's the ha-ma-la. That's the strike zone.
Okay.
Because your success in the future is going to depend on how well you can take your barrel directly to the contact point.
Okay.
If I drop down here and then try to recover, it's never going to work.
Okay.
Ball.
Yeah, that was really low.
Told you.
More wrist, right there. Very short back here. Okay. Now, I want you to make a conscious effort to hear your exhale.
Okay.
What?
You
You gotta
like-
breathe too?
That's a hard thing to do.
When do you exhale?
If you're pitching, you exhale. You have your cleansing breath, and you'll take another little breath as you pitch.
As you go down
Mm-hmm.
into it.
Better. Hum.
Hi?
Hum.
Hum?
Mm,
Oh, hum.
hum. Hum. Hum. I want to see when you tighten up.
Okay. I gotta think of a song. I can't.
So, if I'm humming, like you shouldn't hear the until the backside starts.
So it's,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
yeah.
Because you gotta stay loose until it's time to be aggressive, right? Until the intensity, it's time for intensity.
When the swing changes
Slow to
from
fast.
load.
Slow to fast.
When it changes from load to swing.
Low pitch. That wasn't bad. You just want to go straight through the plane.
Okay.
I like it. That's better. One more. You wanted to. You're like,
Yeah.
It's like a boy's voice is changing. Ah!
That sounds like me in the field.
It's good though. I think that's. And if you feel so, here's the thing: if you're facing the rec ball pitcher again, or you feel yourself getting tight,
Okay.
Choose the name.
Yay!
Oh my gosh.
rec ball, or
Yeah.
okay, yeah. Because if you're way out front, you probably got tight real early.
Yeah.
All right,
We're
now
so
you're gonna take
excited.
pitches,
Okay.
and you're gonna identify ha, ma, and la.
Okay.
Where are they on you right now?
You? You like la and
Okay.
ma a little bit.
So you got to work to change it around. So you work her eyes and work her mind.
Ear.
It's coming at your ear hole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ma.
La,
La.
lower your knees.
That's where my knees are. Okay. Ma. So, ha. Like ma.
Ha would be 8 to the grapes.
Okay.
8 to the grapes, or anywhere up here, right?
Anywhere up here.
8 and up.
Okay.
Ma is belt to mid thigh. La
Okay.
is mid thigh to the ground.
Okay. Ma.
Okay. Now, put you a ball right in the middle, halfway between you and your dad. Okay. Good. That is ideally where you want to recognize. That's
Okay.
where you want your ha, ma, la coming out.
Okay.
When you get good at it.
Ma.
La.
La. Okay. La. It's like it tricks me. I think it's gonna be a middle, and then it's not gonna be a middle. Ma. Or ha. Well,
Borderline.
ha. Ma. La.
Dad made that one hard.
Jeez, dude.
Either or. Either or.
Oh, you want some easy bouncy balls?
No. Ma.
Ha.
Ah.
That was above your grapes.
Okay. Ma. Ah.
Good. That was right.
Uh-huh.
Bottom of your 8.
La.
Now, do you feel how much quicker you're getting with everything else as you're doing this?
Yeah.
So you lost your slow to fast.
Okay.
So you could even ma, la,
Okay.
just so you can keep your tempo.
Ma.
Okay.
Ow. Ma.
Good.
Ma.
Try ha.
Ah, okay.
So tell me why that's important. That 8, is that 8 kind of the top of your strike zone?
Yeah.
Maybe not for high school. Ball, but
Yeah.
you never know. So here's the deal. My new bat.
Yeah.
Okay. If I recognize ha, then instinctually I know that I have to keep my bat on this plane to square that up. So when you do this and then you try to react
Okay.
or correct, it won't work. If I say ma, then I know I'm coming straight, the most efficient path to that contact point. La, that's when you've got to let your shoulders follow your
Okay.
bat angle to your contact point.
Okay.
So that's why that's important. You identify, then that tells your hands where to deliver to that contact point and stay on plane.
Like giving the ball a high five. Ma.
La.
La. Or ma.
Borderline. Try la.
Ma. Ah. Ah.
That was a ha, but did you feel this shoulder come up?
Yeah.
Right. So once you recognize that, that's the looking over the cliff. That's the, like, I only want to tilt the shoulders when it requires.
Okay.
Like when I'm running a base, I only lean when I'm rounding the base. If I'm driving a car, hopefully I only lean when I'm turning a corner.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I drive, but I don't. Not doing that
2
up
weeks.
and down the road. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe.
We'll
We
get a
drive?
permit in a few weeks.
2 weeks.
2 weeks?
2 weeks.
Good for you.
Ma. Ma. Ha. Like.
But you see your first movements here?
Yeah, I felt that.
So show me what squaring that up looks like. Oh, shoulder down. Yeah. Like, I literally want to think about this. Like, you're coming down on that ball. You see those rise balls, you better square it up, baby.
Yeah, you've only seen a few, really.
Yeah.
And you foul tips. You get foul tips or strikeout for one of them.
I
Are
did.
they pretty good rise balls, or are they really just
Oh,
high
you gotcha.
pitches?
I
Yeah.
did get me. Heidi's a good pitcher. She's got a nasty little rise ball.
Okay.
She didn't go to it as much as last time we
You
saw
didn't
her.
have to. All your friends were all swinging at anything.
They
Really
just
fun
wanted to
game.
work outside.
We had 18 strikeouts that game.
Youch. Youch. Yeah.
It was a fast game.
And O'Leary just went with speed, right? She used to throw a lot more rise balls.
Yeah, Leary was, you got to pick a good pitch.
She's all over the place.
And that's why this is so helpful. As you get good at this, you'll be able to identify any pitch, any location. You know, you can break this down even further. You can be, you can hum. You can say, ha, 6.
Okay.
That way you've got horizontal and vertical.
It helps you with your game planning situation. You
Yes.
get that ball right field, right?
Yeah.
Helps you with green light on a pitch.
Yes. Yes.
Nah.
Good.
Might have been low. Nah.
Now, let me tell you what's kind of hurting you, kind of making it harder for you to be accurate. If your first movement is here, what's that doing to your eyes?
Bringing them downwards so they look upwards.
So are you able to see the ball
No.
as close to the contact point as you can?
No.
So you got to work on keeping that shoulder in so that that head stays down.
Okay.
Otherwise, Tommy is a dead turtle, right? Poor guy, he just toast.
Yeah. La. La. No. Yeah. La.
Yeah.
Forgot which way it went. Nah.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Nah.
Good. See, you're keeping that front shoulder in, and all of a sudden that gets a little easier. Your eyes are closer to your contact point.
Like biting it. Nah.
Good.
That was a little red ball. Nah. Nah.
Lock. Good.
Nah.
Good.
Maybe huh?
How many college games have you watched?
A couple. I haven't really sat and watched a full game though, but I peek in and watch an inning or two.
Okay, so tell me, this is kind of my, I'm going to tell you this, I'm not sure.
Okay.
I'm not sure some of your teammates here. Prioritize your day. Tell me what you're doing.
I wake up at like 6:20 and I'm out the door by 6:55 to get to school, and then I'm at school from 7 to anywhere from 5:30 to 6 p.m. at night to do softball practice, and then I go.
What time does practice start? Hey, coach!
Hey there.
How are you?
It starts at 3:30, but then twice a week. Sometimes we have pitchers catchers, so we start at 3.
Okay.
And then I get out early Thursdays, but I go to the pitcher and I play or I
Good. Good.
and then I go home and eat, and either I do homework or I go out and hit in the garage and I sleep.
Okay. So you don't have a lot of hobby things taking up your time.
Well, I read, but that's about it. Yeah.
Okay. So here's my question. Reading is great.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Kind of a critical summer for you, right?
Yeah.
This summer, next summer, or by next summer, by the end of next summer, or fall of your junior year, if the schools that you're currently looking at are the level that you're going to go, you're going to be committing somewhere. So, reading is good. Give yourself that time sometimes.
Mhm.
What do your weekends look like?
Hey.
Is there anything here?
Yeah. Wait, what have we been doing on the weekend?
Well, we haven't been here for 3 weeks now.
Yeah, I
so
haven't. I hit on the weekends if I'm not here, then I hit in the garage and I play like wah wah and stuff. But what have I been doing? Spring break messed me up. I've been on spring break all week, so I've just been working, making money.
Okay. I love that. Okay. And then I'm gonna go. Mom and Dad, don't hate me. But then I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna say my job was. I mean, we lived on a farm, so you worked all the time. But I never had an outside job.
Oh, there's chores at home when she says work.
Yeah, no, I like, but it's like pressure washing outside and.
Okay. But here's my thing. Those are life lessons that are so important, and you need to do that. But I'm going to challenge you to carve out some time to watch.
Okay.
Because I'm not hearing from you on the chat. So even when I'm watching for you, right, I'm not getting feedback on that.
Okay.
And, you know, some of your teammates, that's their choice. But they're also not going to the same camps you are.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
So my question is, you've been to these camps, you see what they're looking for. It's like the stuff I'm sending out on the chat. I mean, I am so impressed with Mississippi State's pitching staff. You know, as Danielle Laurie says, you better like to hit a wiffle ball out of a machine if you want to hit off this kid. I mean, and they're beating great teams, and they're taking everybody, you know, to the wire on 3 games, 3 days. Anytime you play Tennessee, and it's 1-0, 2-1, and 3-2 or whatever it was, and those are all the runs that are scored in 3 games with Tennessee, that's a pitcher's duel, right? So what are you learning about this? What are you seeing from? You got to watch the great ones do it.
Okay.
Like, you got to be a student of the game. That, I mean, a lot of people look at you and say that's a waste of time. You're just vegging on the couch. I don't care. Veg on the couch, but learn the game.
Okay.
Right? Watch what those kids do. Listen to what those people are talking about, because it's gold. And we're about to get to that point when the SEC tournament starts at the end of this month. And that won't be the end of this month. It'll be maybe the last week of April, first week of May. But whenever the SEC tournament starts, they bring the whole World Series. Like they have the 3 or 4 analysts sitting there breaking down every game, doing all the interviews. And they will teach you the game. Like, you'll feel like you're in hours of this. So for me, I could turn on the TV at the SEC tournament and not turn it off to the World Series. And if you did that, you'd be a better player.
Okay.
Because you can't not learn from those people. I mean, unless you're just tuned out, you cannot not learn. They lived it. They played it probably professionally or for the national team. Like, they break it down like nobody else will for you.
Okay.
So don't neglect that part, Lexi, because you're smart, right? And sometimes, you know, the smarter you are as a player, sometimes even when you do respond to something I'll send to catchers or I'll send to sometimes, hey guys!
Hello!
Sometimes it's good to try to explain it back to give your perspective. But sometimes you're looking for something else to add, and my goal is just for you to listen.
Okay.
And just watch and just process my comment. Because that's exactly what I want you to take from it.
Okay.
You don't need to add anything. Everything that needs to be said is right there. But I know the way you learn and you study. And that's the question. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
You could bring out the way you do it.
Like, you're too good to let that go, because that is absolutely boring.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Alright, do you want to try to combine ha-ma-la and a swing?
Yeah.
Okay, so here's the thing. We'll make it easy. So whatever you call out, so pick one. You want to go ma?
Sure. Yeah.
So all you're swinging at is ma. Like, you can't swing if it's not a ma.
Okay.
Wait, well, I washed my shoes. Because they smell so bad.
Good.
Yeah, and I want you to say it too.
Oh, okay. Got you.
Because here's the thing, if you say it at that halfway point, then it's easy for you. Your mind's already
It's
triggered
AI.
your body.
That's AI.
Ma.
Yeah, it's not real.
Yep. That's
Okay.
what I'm looking
Oh,
for.
you need some help there,
Okay.
Petey?
Oh. Okay.
Ma.
That's a ha.
Okay.
Good job scoring it up though.
Oh.
It's like, I don't know, like the la'as and the ma'as are a little easier to differentiate than the ha'as and ma'as.
And again, if you keep your eyes down
No,
rather than letting them come up, then you see the ball better.
Okay.
You're also the one that's you can hit all of them. One hill. Stop.
But he's exactly right. But what if, I mean, who do you face that you might see a drop in? So I know today I better be able to drop
Game
the
plan.
barrel and
Yeah, this is your game plan against.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
Allie.
Allie's coming. Left-handed. She's hitting you with the curveball.
65-mile-an-hour screwball.
what better way to prepare for summer, right?
Yeah.
It's so bad. Yes, it's so bad. I'm
Ma.
just like, every time I'm just like,
Did you get me a minute?
Ha.
Backside.
Okay. Ha.
Now, how about your hum?
Okay.
You feel yourself getting
Yeah.
right and so fast.
I know, but
Ma. I got like.
You're fine. Good choice. Good selection.
Okay. Ma. Ha.
Ah.
Uh-huh. Figure something out. Ma.
Feel your hands get halfway far?
Yeah, because then I
Takes
came
you a
around
while to
it.
go, right?
Ma. Oh, that's hot.
I mean, you're gonna have
I'm
some
like
back
reading all these
recognition for a while, and then your brain's gonna catch up,
Okay.
right?
Ma. Ma.
I have a job for you guys. You ready?
yeah.
Hold on, I'll get back to that. Okay, so in my bucket there's a tape. Okay. Lift up the lid. Lift up the lid.
Underneath it.
It's underneath. It's the Gorilla Tape. Perfect. And there may be two rolls in there. You see another one, or is it just the one?
I don't see another one.
Okay. So here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna go along that wall over there. If you have to move stuff away from it a little bit, that's fine. And we're gonna make 3. We're gonna tape our strike zone. Okay, so you can tear that tape so you can tear it in half so you have narrow strips.
Okay.
Kate's got it down. Pitchers do this all the time, so they've got it. But make your top of your strike zone. Make your knees. Okay, and then make the edges. And if you need to take a plate over there, so you make the edges of your plate so it's exactly the same width as your strike zone.
Okay.
Okay, and then if you want to pull a piece of notebook paper out, and then make the back-to-back tape, so it's sticky on the wall, and then stick your paper to it so it's a little ball, and stick it on there. And you're gonna make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Okay.
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 All right. Keegs, you've seen a tape strike zone, haven't you?
Ma.
Did you hear how aggressive you were with your ma? You're like, oh yeah, come to me, baby.
Ma. Oh, that might have been Ma.
Borderline, your choice.
Ha.
See how your hands are digging deep. And
Yeah.
you don't have to gear up. Remember, momentum is your friend.
Okay. Oh, that was hot. What was I? I came up.
You're right.
You can change it. Ma. Ma.
Now, ma with the touch of ha. Well, okay, so remember the Montana Fouts video where she's talking about pitchers and you have to understand how the smallest differential of your wrist is going to affect the break and the direction of the pitch, right? Like I can't expect to throw a screwball in here if my hand's going over here.
Yeah.
So she was talking about that. Same thing with the bat. When you start to get down to the nitty gritty, how do I beat Nyjah Reed? How do I beat Carlin Pickens? How do I beat Jordy Ball?
Yeah.
Your barrel control, like you recognize that high pitch, that barrel control better go straight there. It can't come down here. You'll never recover.
Okay.
And that's all you're doing right now is you're getting this, and you've got to learn to control this. Absolutely.
Okay. That was the middle.
Fatty. Yep, good. A lot going on, isn't there?
Yeah.
But it's okay because the more you do it, the easier it gets.
Okay.
It's no different than what was. Well, you went here. You were at Arizona State. But it's kind of the same thing. Our defense did not look good last time they were here. You know, but everybody's been doing the high school thing, and there's a lot going on. And they're just throwing the ball. They're not thinking about footwork, secure.
Yeah.
You know, they're not taking the steps.
Okay.
Keep working. You're doing good.
Nice.
Go. Good.
I forget which one's which, and then it's like,
Yeah.
I'll say all three till I
Just a
figure it
no.
out.
You know it's just no.
Nope.
Squared up.
Talking and shoot is so much better than it was.
So, yeah, absolutely. So you feel when this gets back here, this guy's free to like, boom.
Yeah.
If this doesn't come back as far, this guy stays above this guy, right? It's easier to deliver. Yep.
Okay.
How we doing over there, gang? You getting it? Beautiful. Huh?
You can't see it.
Anybody got it? Yeah, all you have to do is be able to see it while you're standing there. But if you tear little pages out of your notebook and use those for the little balls up and stuff.
For like contact lenses?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And Allie, I have your notebook.
Okay, thank you.
Girl.
Oh, we can use my notebook.
Got you. Drop down.
Josh.
Josh?
You like the M&M? He does exist.
Every once in a while.
Girl. Good. Good. You're getting quieter. I've seen the time that your weight would have been so far out front. Good. Ma with a touch of hot.
Yeah, a little high.
Yeah, can't get that hand down.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh. I feel like I could have waited longer.
Good. That's the hum. Like you feel the calm. Like you'll never have to worry about. Like you love to hit. You're never gonna walk up to the plate and not be raring to go.
Yeah. Everyone on my team were like, as soon as they hit first, we're like, we're ready. There's no waiting.
They run to the every one of them.
I love to hit.
Well, it's coming from the outfield, girls. You can.
Girl.
I said I was ready to run.
Good cover. Good cover. Well, the further you get back, the further you have to go.
Okay.
Which means what?
That I'm blocking out and pulling.
Well, think about it. How does it affect timing?
Then I become late. Or
The longer I have to control timing.
okay.
The more efficient you are, the less you have to control timing.
Okay.
The longer you are, the longer you have to control timing.
Okay.
Okay, look at it this way. trying to get longer with our throw, or are we trying to be more efficient?
We're trying to be more efficient with our throw, not longer.
Same thing as your back.
Okay.
The same path.
Makes it look easy. Right?
I dropped it.
See, when I get back here, this is a lot easier to do than this.
Yeah.
You gotta keep enough flexion to let this wrist go up the high.
That one just felt long.
Well, things like this.
A little out, and I pulled it, I think, and it was low.
Middle up,
Use your back.
Yeah.
yeah. You jumped on it. It wasn't to the plate yet. Imagine that.
We'll learn patience.
Atta girl. Good. Negative movement. Atta kid.
Ah.
It wasn't bad. You were pretty close to being on time. I like it.
I just like.
This, I like it. It's starting, now you're checking. Your body's going to it. Right? Rather than,
Yeah.
you're ready at each point.
And remember, what do we say all the time? Your body needs to support your contact point. And like you say, you're starting to feel that. You're going to the contact point rather than chasing out in here somewhere.
And still making decision on go.
Yeah.
You still have time for that too.
Whoa! Crazy. Oh, I let it. I let it get deep. Deeper.
Well, go so long.
Okay.
You don't have to control timing as much. Let me word it in your language. You don't have to wait as long. Yes. Which means you get to see the ball a little bit longer. Huge advantage for a beginner.
Oh, that was hot.
Long.
I'm pulling.
Okay, Coach, we did one. How many are we supposed to do?
Three?
I thought she said to do it out there.
No, I want it on this wall.
Oh, okay.
You can't take it to that. You can't put your bat on it.
Can you throw it slow like Paxton?
No.
Oh, I see a chat. Well, that's our bounce drill that we were doing. Remember that?
We're not gonna hit after that.
No.
Yeah, they're slow, but also they're not near the plate.
I was just over eager.
There's like
Yeah,
what,
it's
12 to
easy.
15 walks in the game. You didn't even get a ball on it, I don't think.
How you can flip good lights to the other side.
Good. All right, so how many softball players does it take to take a strike zone? Right. So we're at 11. So part of you, I'd take the tape measure and go out and measure your bases so we get everything ready to go, and then we'll start. So however you need to do the strike zones, and the others get the field ready. And you'll want the buckets of real balls for infield, I think, right? Low, la.
All I can think of is say
Thinker
haba.
on that chair, but with my
Okay.
jacket. Little long. I'm starting to be able to tell big time when you're efficient to it, and when you get too long, you start to come here and push through it.
And what happens when she gets here, missing pop up every time.
Yep.
When you're straight to the ball, it's backspin up the middle. You know, it's hit hard. Yeah.
What's the
Absolutely.
trigger there?
Thinking I'm too early, so then I'll drop a little bit.
Making you longer? Is that, no, yeah, what's making
Wait.
you a little longer?
Oh, I think. That's a great question.
Because that's what you're seeing, right? She's getting too long.
Absolutely.
Right? And then-
Absolutely. Once I
It's
get
like-
past the body, then the barrel, the weight has more control of this, and it's easier to do this than it is to do this. You start to do this, you start to cast first. But if I stay in here, I can go straight.
And if I'm still trying to load my hands and get loaded while that pitch is coming, and then I got to commit, it turns into that. Versus if I'm already loaded and my hands are set, then it's just easier to go from A to B. but I can't go from A to B if I'm still trying to work my hands back. So we just have to make sure our hands are loaded on time to be able to get here and then go from here to there.
Okay.
And so for us, if you watch the college players, everybody loads as the hip hinge is setting down, so that at toe touch, the hands start exactly when the backside starts.
Yeah.
And that's just cleaning up the little things like he's talking about.
I think it's my tempo, like how fast I'm pushing my hands back. So then I get too fast and then I pull it back.
So you're not waiting until you're on your way down.
Yeah.
So you said right there, it's fast. Slow, smooth, right? You're going too fast.
Control it. Doing good. You can tell you're growing. You're processing information faster. You're doing a good job. Get it together. This hand likes to get behind.
That's because I
So
used.
what I said a minute ago
Chicken wing.
is
Okay.
this is almost the same thing that we're trying to get her to do with her throw. You want to be efficient in both
Yeah.
of them.
Yeah, exactly.
So whatever you're feeling, if your throw is better like it was from Ferndale and forward, yeah.
That's it.
Very
That's
nice.
the action. That's it. Right there.
Can you do that hitting? There you go. Ding, 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 ding.
Yay!
Light bulb.
Ribbon.
Huh.
Ah, weird.
Nice.
All right, one more. And then we're going to get this train rolling.
One more. That was like,
Feel it a little longer?
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Now that you know to compare the two, try to feel the same thing. I think it'll come together.
Thank you.
Good job today.
Thank you, Coach. Maybe I should start singing.
I'm telling you.
What was it? Jeremy thought you were nuts behind the plate talking to your
Oh my god, I was